everlasting. Jah made the great pyramid. The king said, Jah the king said,
Watch out, Boomshots. You tell him say there's a make the weight and murmur now. So this one here short shot. It can't stop. Boomshots.
Boomshots.
Yeah man, you can never rise if you never fall down, you know, because the truth is, just to acknowledge a true rise, you have to fall, you know, in a sense. You can't rise and just, I mean, you can rise and rise again, but even in the rising again, there's something that happens in between. If you're an athlete, you probably break a record the other day, time pass and thing, you're coming back into training, there's a fall, whole heap of vomiting, whole heap of thing, just like a musician. So, yeah, just mean what it says, you know. Yeah.
But that's an inspiration for people to hear sometimes, because you can get discouraged and you can get, you know, some people give up, you know.
What was your moment of falling though?
Not being prepared. Not being prepared for life and changes and things that I should have been prepared for. And you know, somebody you feel when you know you have the capability and the awareness and stuff and you don't do it, it's like a beating, you know. But I knew through like songwriting and getting songwriting at the time, you know what I mean, that I would rise, you know, it felt like that. And it felt like in this fall, because to be honest, it was the longest time since I fall. Last time I would have said I fell in anything was probably exam time. From my touch music school, I've been like tour to everything.
Rising.
Yeah man, you get me? Everything with music just, you know, so this was the first time I felt like, you know, responsible, you're not in control, not at all, not even music didn't make sense, nothing, you know. You never know how to practice or anything. No, I wouldn't say the pandemic, just in life, because before the pandemic, I felt like I wasn't prepared for a lot of things. I was getting, if I ever tell you some story, anyway, but I was getting just put off, just in life, you know, I couldn't hold anything together, and I saw, you know, other people around me just kind of just getting them things together. You know, you just kind of feel like you're way behind, you feel like, you know what I mean? The other day a line come to me that say, get it right the first time, because it don't feel nice. It's not a nice feeling to feel left behind.
That's real.
So just get it right the first time.
But it's a good feeling to catch up and go past, right?
Yeah. and then here what too, I also came to the concept that them things have to happen in our life. So I'm glad I come with the line, if you can never rise, if you never fall, and to just let somebody not stay in the fall.
That's right.
Yeah, nobody has cause whole heap of people then just stay in it. But just understand, say, if you fall, brother, the next, you know what I mean, the next part to go is you know, if you put your head to it and if you don't give up on stuff, it's, you know, it's the rise. Rise and fall, my eyes here to my group.
It reminds me of Nipsey Hussle a little bit. Have a thing where you say, you know, it's a marathon and not a sprint, and so you just find your pace.
Yeah.
You find your pace and don't watch the next man, because they will have their time to stumble too, or maybe their race is not your race, you know.
Yeah,
so you just, you know, there's a lot of wisdom in the song, man.
Reggae sing race.
It's not for the swift, but who can endure it until the end, you know. Oh man, the song is lovely, man.
Yeah, give thanks, man. It's real, you know. Sit down and try to find a good kind of song. I just, you know, and also I should just say this too, you know, the house I grew up in was two extremes, you know. You know, in the middle, so you had gospel, Sunday party, soul, all them things there. You know, and then over here dancehall and everything, there was nothing. I couldn't even listen to it, was garbage. I shouldn't listen to it, right? Even though my mom would like love to see me do the dances. My family bogle all them things, they tatty, I have them things they lock.
Okay.
See, but in the sense where, you know, if we go and say you're DJ and thing. So even doing that kind of style, at 31 is brand new. For me, dancehall, you know, it come through Jamar, because how him did do it. At first, when you just start DJ, him just start DJ doing the show, them I never know where man do it. Not said DJ, but what was the format of that? Because to me, singing, and him is a singer.
Right.
But then when we go check early day, I'm check, yo, I'll never forget that. I was like probably 2018, 2019, mid 2018, we start check DJ and try DJ. And love it, you know, and I even heard that my mom, you know, Barbara Jude, you know, she never really take to the dancehall era when the rhythm was changing, when it was getting more digital, because she was saying it never have enough chords.
Right.
You get me at the time. But me come fall in love with it fully. Even the said Shankar shit, they were the one with him.
Yeah.
Boom, pay them, boom, pay them. Yeah, you know, yeah, that is the original version, but then, you know, the flabot version is the version that start with help with the dancehall in the 80s. Says like, me come, but it felt myself, because my mother was a musician and we are continue the line. So I come and break a thing and say, yo, we'll learn the style of dancehall and what it means to the social commentary in that way, to just look around and to just be able to say, we're there, so easy, everything is so nice, but we are going to hold it because, you know,